allocation of dollars for the Fort Bend Corps, and essentially what that will do is provide home repair for veterans, low-income residents, and seniors of Fort Bend County. So I'll for supporting that. This past Thursday, I facilitated the Hiram Clarke Bridging the Divide monthly meeting at the Hiram Clarke Multi-Service Center. Typically, this community forum allows community stakeholders to discuss and announce the organizations happening within the Hiram Clarke community. However, this meeting addressed the collaborative grassroots efforts of the Hiram Clarke and Fort Bend Houston solid area neighborhoods with their fight against the proposed Joe B's store at the corner of West Speedway and Beltway 8. As I discussed last week, both Hiram Clarke and Fort Bend Houston communities are not supportive of this low-brand grocery store because they were under the impression that it would be a traditional HEB store when the land was purchased over 12 years ago. As a matter of fact, there was a sign on the property which said HEB coming soon. HEB is now entering into this new model for locating the grocery store brand. If the area is upper or middle upper income, i.e. Upper Kirby, Highway 6, Memorial, 1960 Katy, HEB is the preferred brand. If the area is heavy Hispanic, Mi Tienda is the brand. And if the area is your average middle class to lower class community, Joe B's is the preferred brand, which makes markets to low-income patrons. The Hiram Clarke and Fort Bend communities are not low-income communities; they are mixed-income communities. Thus, Joe B's will only stigmatize areas as such and plummet property values, kill subsequent quality retail as their red tin barn is erected. Since HEB would not meet with the Fort Bend or Hiram Clarke residents last week, Fort Bend and Hiram Clarke residents boarded 2 chartered buses to the HEB Houston headquarters in the Woodlands to express why they are not deserving enough of a traditional HEB versus a stigmatized Joe B's brand store. After showing up on their doorstep with picket signs, HEB finally agreed to meet with them. As of this date, the community has gotten elected officials involved, and a tour was held this past Sunday. Congressman Al Green, State Representative Alma Allen, myself, State Representative Ron Reynolds, the NAACP of Houston and Missouri City chapters are all in attendance and are all a part of this discussion. We will keep you posted on the continuing efforts of both the communities with regard to this store. This past Friday, I attended the Texas Municipal League monthly board meeting in Austin, where we addressed issues in the upcoming session that affect cities. I'm pleased to say that right now the session is going good for cities. However, there are some harmful bills that are outstanding to cities that we are monitoring, not only with our local legislative team, but also with the TML team. We will continue to monitor that legislation and try to kill that legislation. Anything that deals with unfunded mandates or anything that seeks to minimize local control. This past Saturday, I attended the 2nd annual Southwest Community Center Easter Hunt, Easter Hunt at Townwood Park. The event was co-sponsored by the Hiram Clarke HPD storefront and the Townwood Park Community Center. The weather was beautiful, and I want to thank Officer Mary Young for spearheading this event with Nathan Walton with the Parks Department and Townwood Community Center. Also this past Saturday, the Westbury Community Garden celebrated their 5th anniversary as a community garden. The Westbury Garden is located along Dunlap and is a vibrant community gathering place with residents from nearby communities. I was honored to have the opportunity to present the District K certificate and mayoral proclamation to honor this 5th anniversary occasion. Congratulations, Westbury Community Garden. Some friendly reminders: this upcoming Monday, April 6th, the Corinthian Point HOA will host their annual HOA meeting at the Hines Caldwell Elementary School cafeteria at 7 p.m. I encourage y'all to attend. On Tuesday, April 7th, the Bracewood Place HOA will host their annual HOA meeting at Pershing Middle School at 7 p.m. This community straddles both District C and K, so I encourage all C and K residents to attend. Also, Tuesday, April 7th, the Braze Oak Super Neighborhood will host their monthly meeting at the Bracewood Assembly God Church at 7 p.m. The featured presenter will be Rich Rodriguez, Director of Community Services for the Braze Oaks Management District. Richard will provide an update of district projects planned and the program for the area. And finally, I'd like to acknowledge the Mayor of Jackson, Mississippi, who is who's visiting our city today. Mayor Tony Yarborough, he's in Houston. I believe right now he's meeting with our city's economic development officers, looking for ways, looking for to learn best practices here. I want to thank Andy Icked and Winnie Tillison for meeting with him. I also understand today he'll be touring our medical center, and I want to just acknowledge Mayor Yarborough and his policy team for coming to Houston and getting best practices. And also finally, unfortunately, I read this morning that the legislature last night passed a bill which would delineate funding for HIV and AIDS testing and prevention for about $3 million. The city of Houston right now in its minority community is undergoing an epidemic with regard to HIV and AIDS at all-time alarming rates. And so I believe it was quite short-sighted of the legislature to cut the funding relative to HIV AIDS when we are going through such a trying time here in the city of Houston. I'll be meeting with the city's health department to see whether or not there will be some opportunities for some grant funding to come in to deal with the HIV AIDS issue in the minority community here. But it's unfortunately that we can't look for the state for assistance on this issue. Thank you.